What's going on, everybody? It's Gary from Killer Off-Road Hobbies here with another video. So today we're going to be doing bottom links only for the radius rods from ZBROZ. So this isn't like a paid promotion. They didn't send me these. I actually won these pretty cheap because they were a display thing on Evil Bay. So I went ahead and threw a bid in on them. I got them, but they are relatively decently priced. And we're going to throw them on, show you guys how it's done, and go ride tomorrow and test them out. As you can see, I'm already dirty. Had to replace the radiator in my wife's car. You can see right there. It was starting to go. So she's out actually test driving that. Made a little bit of a mess, but I'll clean it up. Anyways, Can-Am. This is a 2022 Can-Am blah, 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 blah. It's the top model you can get, except I didn't want the Smart Shocks, which my friend has a Smart Shocks version of it, and maybe I should have got Smart Shocks. I don't know. Anyways, so first thing we're gonna do is jack this thing up, pop the tires off, and all we're really gonna need is a 19 millimeter and an 18 millimeter. 19 millimeter for the stock lug nuts, if you still have stock lug nuts. 18 millimeter will pull these 6 bolts off, and then I'm not sure what's in there, but it's probably the same. So let me get this thing jacked up, pop the tires off, pop those off, and then we'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, I'm using 2 4x4s because these things have a lot of travel, and I'm going to go ahead and jack it up. Remember, kids, safety third. All right, so this is going to be an 18-2, but we're going to need a backer wrench. So I'm going to use a hardened extension and a little hammer to go ahead and pop that bolt out. There we go. So now that's out. We'll take this off. Well, I guess there's 10 bolts. There we go. Now we just gotta slide this one off and pop it out. So we're gonna have to match this with this hardware we got from ZBROZ. Okay, so after you pop this bottom link off, what you're gonna do is you're gonna line the holes up and make sure it's the right length, which it doesn't look like it is. No, it does. It's perfect. So now we're gonna put it in here just like this, right? With this bent down part towards the hub. So this is how we're going to install it. We're going to make sure that everything is going to line up good. So this is the hardware you get. You get 2 of these fatter spacers, 2 of these skinny spacers, 4 O-rings, and 2 of these cylinders. So I'm not really sure how to set this up or orientate the fat spacer and the skinny spacer, but you can only use one of each. I'm just not sure if it goes on one side or the other. Since this is sunk in further than this one, I'm going to go ahead and put the fat spacer on what would be the back side, and then the skinny spacer on the inside, and then you put the cylinder in here with an O-ring on both sides, right like that. Got it. All right, so that was a little harder than I thought it was going to be, but I got it. So now I'm going to do this side and show you the end result when I get it on the ground. It looks like the fat spacer being in the back is the right way to go, so I'm going to do that on this side as well. Okay, so we got both of those on. So now we're going to put this cover back on here, zip all 10 bolts down. Not 6, not 8, but yes, 10. And then we'll drop her on the ground after we put the tires back on and show you what it looks like. Well, check that out. No need for the other links if you don't want them. They do sell all three, but these work. They are technically high clearance, I do believe, and they look killer. Everything went together pretty smooth. It wasn't too hard. It's about 95 degrees out here, so I am sweating like crazy. But go check them out. ZBROZRacing.com. They've got a lot of cool stuff, and yeah, so we're gonna take these out and test them tomorrow. That'll be here in a minute, so let's go test these out. What's up, everybody? It's ride day. So got the Can-Am and the Familia, and I've got my one buddy that was willing to sacrifice his Father's Day. Actually, he's like my best friend, and we're doing this as like a mutual family type thing. But as of the recording of this video in 2024, it's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Anyways, it's gonna be dusty. We got a slight breeze. I was hoping it'd be a little windy, but not the case, so we're gonna have to deal with dust. But let's kind of scope our little ride out here. A bunch of gear, we got sandwiches, we got all kinds of stuff. We got our ZBROZ Racing high clearance lower radius rods, so we're going to be testing those out, and we're just going to have a blast out here. So come along with us and let's all have fun, right? This is one of my favorite spots to come. I love it here. It's a cool little spot. Go hang out by the little creek. Careful of the poison oak though. It's freaking everywhere. What's up everybody, we just got back. The ZBROZ Racing lower radius arms did awesome. I know the camera doesn't do it justice, and where I have my mount in my Can-Am right now, I'm trying to figure out a better position because you can see the half windshield, you know, vibrating a little bit and stuff. I will figure that out, so sorry about that. But we did go through some gnarly stuff. Camera never ever gives it justice, but I was hitting my skid plates a lot. I even hit my rock sliders a little bit, and I didn't touch these lower radius rods here. So no problems at all. Everything's still tight. Everything worked out perfectly. Go check them out. Like I said, this isn't a paid promotion, but these things look legit. They're aluminum and they're lightweight but super strong, I think. So go check them out at ZBROZRacing.com. I will actually put a link in the description for you guys to make it easy. But yeah, that was another successful trip with the Can-Am. This thing has been stellar. I haven't had any issues with it to speak of at all. So it's a 2022 Can-Am, you know, Maverick X3, yada yada yada, Turbo RR, DS, RS, whatever it is. So I highly recommend Can-Am because I have had a Razor before. Not a pro, but you know, I'm sold on Can-Am. I'm just gonna say that. But go check out ZBROZRacing.com and we'll see you on the next video. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. If you like this content, give her a thumbs up or a thumbs down if that's your prerogative. And as always, I'm Gary from Killer Off-Road Hobbies. Until the next time, peace.